What's up, y'all? This is BJizzle904, also known as the Mouster, here to give you a detailed, ultimate instructional video on how to download college football revamp for your NCAA football 14. You do have to have the game for yourself. I can't share any links. Sometimes you got to do your own research. Sometimes it's hiding in plain sight. You just never know. But we're going to get right into the video. So after you download the game, what you want to do is you want to go to rpcs3.net. This will be the emulator, okay? So you want to download it for Windows. The game doesn't work that good with Mac. I'm sorry, y'all. Your Apple cracked. Anyways, you want to click download, and it's going to download, and you want to save it in your download folder. And then after you download that, you want to go and download the mod. Now, when you download the mod, it's all going to depend on what system you have. Now, when you scroll down here, you want to click PC, okay? If we're playing on PC, so you want to click PC. And when you go there, you want to say you have the physical disk copy. All right. Now, when you go to the physical disk copy, you're going to click it. And when you go down here, you got to choose between two score bugs. The ESPN score bug does look nicer. This one's kind of plain, but this one is a little buggy. This one is more stable. The regular one is more stable. If you don't have a good computer or you don't feel like dealing with a possibility of a glitch, I would download this one. But you know, the mouse, he go big or go home. He on ESPN every week, so Granny can watch. So we gonna click this one. All right. And this determines what buttons you see on the field. Really doesn't matter what controller you use. But if you have a preference, for me, I play Xbox. So I'm going to click the Xbox. And when I go down here, I'm going to go to PC Disk on this site. All these links will be in the chat, in the description. I can't link you to the game. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that research for yourself. But as you can see right here, if you you're going to download PC Disk. You're going to click. It's going to take you to a MediaFire page, and it's going to be 7.29 gigabytes. You're going to download that. Now you need to download this PS3 system software update from the PS3 website. It will also be in the description. So what you're going to do is you want to scroll down and you want to put update using a computer. And where it says download PS3 update, if you click it, it won't download. So you have to right click. You have to hit save link as. And you're going to save it, and it's going to go in your download folder as well. Okay, and that's just the basics for the mod. If you want the enhanced stuff, this is the I have put my QKL boot folder in just for you watching, so you can download it. You have tattoos, helmets, F7, speed flexes, all that in here, so you don't have to do that extra step to go do that yourself. And if you do want enhanced graphics for a Reshade, I'm gonna put a Reshade by Sunyata in here, and you're gonna go to this website and you are going to download it. When you go to download, you want to download the regular 5.9.2. Okay, now that all that's downloaded, and then I'm going to add the Reshade link and in the description. It's from Discord. You have to download. It's called Clarity Reshade. If you click it, like if I tried to type it in here, it's just automatically going to download. So I'm just going to give y'all the link. But yeah, so now that you have everything, now that you have the game, here's everything. I put everything in a folder and I called it NCAA. Like this is my download folder. These are all the downloads. You also can use 7-zip. Let me pull that up for y'all. 7-zip. If you can extract your files through your computer, you can download through 7-zip. Me personally, I do not. I just hit extract all. I don't have to download this, but this is a way to extract your folders if you can't. So we're going to click this. And as you can see, here are my folders. Now, what I'm going to do is, so I can keep everything organized, I'm going to make a new folder. And I'm going to call it emulator. This is just so I can keep everything organized for me. Okay, so from here, you want to go to your RPSC3 file. Okay, now this file right here, you want to extract, right click, extract all. If that doesn't work, you can go to 7-zip and use that program. But me personally, my computer doesn't do that. So you want to hit browse. And you want to click NCAA. You want to go to your downloads. And then for me, it's NCAA because I organized it. And you want to put it in your emulator folder when you extract. All right. So you want to hit select folder. and you want to hit extract. So now all that will extract in there, and boom. So now you got your emulator. Okay, now on this part, what you want to do is you want to load up the emulator. It's going to say more info. You want to run anyways. I promise you, you'll be all right. Your computer is good. You know what I'm saying? It's Granny approved. This program is Granny approved. It's so easy, Granny can do it. And you know how Granny is. All right. So you want to hit continue. And you can update this if you want. I never do. I'm just lazy. But hit no. So what you want to do is that PS3 update that you got, that you saved, that you right click and save link as, you want to drag and drop that into the download, into your emulator. So you want to hit yes, and it's going to install the firmware. Boom. So now you successfully installed the firmware. It's going to do compiling PPU modules. This shouldn't take a minute. When you put the game in, this screen is also going to come up. It's probably going to take longer, and I'm probably going to just skip through that part. It's like 4 or 5 minutes. So when I do that, I'm going to skip through the video. You can pause it until yours is done, but we're going to get into it. Just waiting on this. I might skip this too. Yeah, I'm probably going to skip the last 30 seconds of this. So you can pause it until yours is done. So pause the video. I'm also going to put timestamps for people who want speed flexes and all that. If you already had a game, you just want the speed flex, I'll show you how to install that. I'm going to put the timestamps for everybody for every section, just in case you don't need that section or you don't want that section. I know how it is, but we finna skip this. Okay, now that you got it, now that all that is finished, and you got your game, you're going to add your game. So, you know, if you did your research, found where the game's at, I'm not going to share any links because, you know, it's bad. You did your research. It's pretty easy to find. You want to name that folder. It's going to be, this is how the game's going to look whenever you first initially make it. You want to right click this and you want to rename the game. And you want to rename it to this right here. I'm going to put it in the description, and you want to copy and paste it just like it is and type it just like it is. Because if you do not, the mod will not fully install. You will have a glitch. The logos won't work. It'll be a lot. So you don't want to do that. And the inside of the folder should look like this: PS3 game, PS3_disk.sfb. So what you want to do is you want to take the folder you just made, and you want to go to the emulator. Okay. So after you have this folder, you want to go inside the emulator. Okay. And you want to go to dev_hdd0, and you want to click it. Now, when you load this up, there's not going to be a disk folder depending on which version you downloaded. If there is, cool. If not, just make a new folder, disk. Now, these steps are important because if you don't do it, the mod will not know where to put the files. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to drag this into that disk folder you just made, that folder. You want to drag it in there. Boom. Now, when you load up the emulator, you can hit refresh after you dragged it in there, and boom, NCAA 14 is here. Now, do not click the game yet. If you click the game, you will mess it up. So do not click the game yet, because you got to add the mod. You got to add the mod. Don't want to do this without adding the mod first. So what you're going to do is you're going to exit out the emulator. So just exit out of it. And what you're going to do is you're going to see this. It's a file. It's called in the emulator, you know, where your game is, where you put all the games, where you just put the emulator where the RPCS3 is. You're going to see a file that says games.yml. You want to delete this file. Delete it. You don't need it right now. That is an important step. Please do that. You're going to load the game back up. Now, once you load the game back up, it's going to say new version. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to update it. So now you want to go to your downloads where you downloaded everything from the links. And you want to look for CFBR PC Disc Xbox. It's Xbox because that's the one I played. I like Xbox controls. So I'm going to click it. And now I'm going to drag it. If it says, it's going to say CFBR something, depending on if you got PlayStation or whatever. And it says, do you want to install this package into the emulator? You're going to say yes. and it should take a minute. Now once you do that, you technically have the game. The game is downloaded. It's the regular revamp mod, and that's really it. Now this is where if you want the enhanced graphics, uh, you want the enhanced graphics. Oh, I got to show y'all the settings. My bad, I forgot. So the settings you want to put this on before we get into the enhanced graphics and all that is going to depend on one, your computer. Two is going to depend on the size screen you have, like 1080p and all that. So what you want to do is after you do all that, you want to come here to configuration and you want to click CPU. And when you click CPU, you want to make sure everything looks like this. Recompiler, LMV, yada, yada, yada. Now, this is the important part, the GPU. Okay, I have a 4060. 3060s are good. 2000 series are good. If you have a low one, I would keep this on auto, or yeah, I would keep it on auto. Now, me, I like to go, you know what I'm saying? I like my stuff to look really good. You can click 60 or infinite. Now, if you click this infinite, it's going to go up to 60 or how high your thing can go, but it's going to push it to the limit. That's what I do when I'm on my computer, on my laptop. I stick to 60 because 4060 can do that, and the CPU I have can do that. If your CPU is not that good, you want to click auto, or you want to click for shader quality, you might want to put low. But that's just but if you have a decent PC, all these settings are good. Now, for your default resolution, you don't change this at all. This is recommended. Do not change it. We want to change the scale. So for a 1080p monitor, you want to go to 150%. For the monitor I have a 1440. You want to go to 200%. Now, if you're playing on a TV or you got a 4K monitor, you can go all the way to 300% because that is 4K. But for me, I'm going to go native resolution, which is 200%. Okay. Now, I'm good for this. I'm going to apply my settings. Make sure they look like this. I'll give y'all time. All right. Apply. Save. Now, to set up the controllers, you want to plug in the controller or connect it through Bluetooth, and you want to hit pads. Now, when you get the pads, it's going to say player 1, and DualShock 3 is a PS3 controller. DualShock 4 is a PS4 controller. DualSense is a PS5 controller. And me, I have an Xbox controller plugged in. So I'm going to hit X input. And as you can see, it says X input pad number 1. Okay. So I have that. Now, if you're playing with a friend, you can add player 2. If they got a controller, you just add whatever controller they have in the same thing. So, but for me, I'm going to do this and I'm going to press enter to save it. And now I'm going to show y'all what the game looked like before I add all the extra mods. So whoever's watching this video and you don't want speed flexes and all that, you can, you know what I'm saying, you can end the video here, I guess, or you can skip and get the videos you want. Like I said, this is going to take a minute to load, so I'm just going to skip through this. All right, now it is done, y'all. And as y'all can see, we got the revamp. Now, if you want to get the speed flexes, F7s, and the tattoos, you can skip a little further in the video. I have it marked. This is just to show people what it looks like before, if you want that. If not, just go a little further in the video and you'll see it with tattoos. If you want to add the speed flexes, you can do that. But basically, my favorite team is Florida. We're just doing this to make sure everything good before we do all that extra stuff. But if you feel you confident that it's good, because I'm confident it's good. If you did everything I did, you didn't skip a step, you did it. All right, so we're just going to play now. Now, the first time you load this game up, the field might be black or the jerseys might be black. Now, I'm just letting y'all know that before, you know, when you're in the comment section, like, why am I screen black? It's all good. When you exit and come back in, the game will be working. The first time, for some reason, I don't know what it is, the game does not work correctly. I don't know why. Black field, black screen, it's all good. Just exit the game, come back, and everything will be working fine. But as y'all can see, like I said, I have a black field. As y'all can see. Now watch when I exit the game. I'm gonna exit the game and then add everything. So, but we're gonna exit. All right, now we are going to speed flexes, F7s, helmets and stuff. What you want to do is you want to go to where your downloads are, where you downloaded all the links I gave you. You want to go to QKL_boot. You want to copy it. All right, this is in the regular download folder. Then you want to go back to the emulator folder. You want to go to the folder dev_HDD0. All right, you want to click it and you want to go to disk. All right, the disk folder. Remember we made that? Click it. You want to go to BLUS31159, this folder right here. You want to click PS3_game. You want to go to USRDIR in that folder. You want to click it, and what you're going to do is, all you're going to do is you're going to copy and paste that folder, and you're going to replace the file in this destination. And now you have tattoo, speed flexes, and F7 helmets. Now, for the people who want the enhanced graphics, like everybody say how my graphics look like that, I use a Reshade by Sunyata. Shout out to Sunyata. What you want to do is I put the link in the description. It's going to be under Clarity Reshade by Sunyata. That's going to be the link. It's going to automatically download. It's not going to be a website. So it's going to be a zip folder, and it's going to say Clarity_Reshade. What you want to do is you want to right click and you want to extract all. And then you just want to put it in the folder that you got the rest of the downloads in. So you want to extract. I already have it in there, so I'm just going to hit replace just for it. Now this is going to pop up. It's going to say Clarity Reshade. You want to go inside the folder. It's going to say Clarity Day, Clarity Night. You want to just copy all this. And you want to paste it inside the emulator folder where RPCS3 is, where the game is, and all these other folders. You want to just straight paste it into that folder. Boom, you got it. And also this, if you don't have a decent computer, I don't know how well this will work, but that's just, fair warning. So after you put those in there, you want to go to Reshade_setup 5.92 that you downloaded. You want to click browse, and now you want to go to the folder where the actual clickable file that you loaded up the game with is in. So that's in the emulator folder. It's going to be RPCS3, the regular click, not the shortcut, but this one. You want to click it, you want to open, and then you want to hit next. Vulkan, you want to hit next. You're going to hit allow when that shows up. It's going to say select preset to install. Do not click anything here. Hit next and click legacy. You want to activate legacy. You want to click next, and you just want to next until it's over. Finished. Now you good. Now you got the Reshade. Now you got everything you need. Now let's load up the ultimate revamped. But one thing you can do before you start the game up, you can show more options and you can pin it to the taskbar. So this way you don't have to look for it. It's going to look just like this button here at the bottom. That's going to be it. You load the game up. What you want to do is you want to click home, your home button on your computer, if you can find it, and you'll see this little menu that comes up. Now you're going to want to hit skip tutorial, and what's going to come up is going to say Reshade preset. You want to go over and you want to change it to Clarity Day or Clarity Night, depending on, if you're playing home or away. I don't really see a difference, but Clarity Day is what I go with. And then you want to click performance mode, and now you have the ultimate graphics for Reshade. For Revamp, and you also have the good gameplay. I'm gonna load up, show y'all what everything look like, all the tattoos, the mods, the helmets. Might skip this part because y'all know the game just load. Nope. We are in there. As you can see, we got the intro. They got Ohio State, North Carolina, Caleb Williams going crazy. They got Texas over here, Bama, but we all know the Gators the best team in the nation, right? I'm just kidding. Y'all please don't go in my comment section hating. I know we trash right now. Just don't kick me while I'm down. Anyways, let's get into it. Shout out to all the modders who made this happen. Everybody on this list. Shout out Sunyata for the Reshade again. Give everybody their flowers, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go to team management. Go to edit rosters just to show y'all how to get the F7s and the speed flexes and the tattoos. So we're just gonna look at a Gator player. He has the Jordan logo, so the mod worked. So as you can see, the Revo Speed helmet is the speed flex, and the Air XP, I believe, yeah, that's the F7 helmet. All right, and for tattoos, you want to go to appearance. You got skin tone, medium. You know what I'm saying? You can go 17. It's just random. You know what I'm saying? Some have it, some don't. Then you want to go to skin tone light. You got tattoos. Yeah, and that's the tattoos, the mod, stuff like that. And now we're gonna get into the final gameplay. I'm just gonna do a kickoff to show y'all what it looks like. Florida versus South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Go Gators. Um, Actually, just gonna put this on. I don't know. Probably cloudy start game. Shit, what it look like fresh off the fresh install. Y'all see the graphics. If you do find I like version 20 graphics better than version 21. This is version 21. This is what everybody is using right now though because it was updated. But as y'all can see, this the graphics. This is what it's moving like. You know what I'm saying? If you did everything right, it should look similar. If you got a slower computer, then I would, you know what I'm saying, change those settings I told you to change earlier. But just finna get a little kickoff in, a little one quick little play. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, comment, subscribe if it helped. Let me know if it helped. Let me know if you couldn't follow this. Or give me some feedback, man. You know what I'm saying? But let me know if y'all like the graphics. Let me tell you what's y'all favorite team? Who y'all rocking with? I couldn't even get a kickoff, man. But you know what I'm saying? It's BJizzle 904. And we out. Finna just get one throw. I'm finna throw this with my eyes closed.